First off, congratulations on the series, and thank you for your time. I really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
So, Melissa, I'm going to start with you. It was so refreshing and awesome seeing you in this role as Bree with the accent and the rough personality and the style. So I wanted to ask you, as an actor, how fun was it to dive into this complex character and also feed off the other members of this dysfunctional family?
It was a joy. Which sounds weird to say because I was doing like not so great things. But she's really messy and impulsive and reactive, and I've not really played notes like that before in a character, so I really jumped at the opportunity and was so excited about it. And working with these guys, it's such a fantastic group, and a really strong cast, all of whom I had a lot of respect for before getting there. So yeah, that was it was just a joy and a privilege.
And you were fantastic on screen. Holt, from what I understand, you've been doing this for more than 4 decades now. So you've had an impressive career with great characters under your belt. So I'm curious to know what caught your eye in regards to Harland, and as an actor, what were you most interested in doing with him when developing him throughout for a full season?
Well, thank you for the question, and thank you for the compliment. Yeah, as I said a little earlier today, my pitch to Kevin Williamson was that Harland Buckley was a strong guy with a weak heart. And I was determined that I knew there was going to be action on the show. And I knew that Kevin wanted Harlan, to be, a powerful, and an attractive character. So I hired the best stuntman in Puerto Rico, Lorenzo Orozco, who is my personal trainer, who came with me to Wilmington, North Carolina. He's also on the show. As you know, because you're from San Juan, Lorenzo has been in the business for many years and has been a stunt double for Nicolas Cage and many other big stars. And I was doing a film in San Juan. I've done several films in San Juan, but the one I'm referring to was called The Losers. Remember back in 2009 with Chris Evans and Idris Elba and Zoe Saldana? Right. So I was on The Losers, and there was this handsome Puerto Rican guy who was had such a great body and strong, and I was like, and he's a stuntman, and I said, man, you're in great shape. And he goes, I also work as a personal trainer. He goes, if you wanna get in shape, just let me know. And I said, I want to get in shape, bro. Let's hit the gym. And so and he was training a lot of professional athletes, Alex Rodriguez, the baseball player, a lot of Alex Rios. Yeah. And anyway, we started training together, and then he worked with me on. I played a boxer on a television series for FX called Lights Out. He played my cut man, and then he trained me for several films. Another film called Safe House that's going to be released later this year that we worked. And so we ended up working together for on 6 or 7 movies, and. I said to him, why don't you come down to Wilmington, North Carolina, and work with me down there? And so he came down. He trained me for the show, and then our stunt coordinator, John Copeman, ended up hiring him as a stuntman. He plays one of the bad guys. I beat him up in one of the scenes, but just a great guy, somebody who really helped me to fall in love with Puerto Rico. I mean it. I'm going on too long again.
Oh, no.
I do this every interview. I start talking and then my fellow cast members get to sit there. Anyway, a big shout out to Lorenzo Orozco from San Juan, because he's a great guy. He's a great stuntman, and he was a part of this production. So I just wanted to mention him since you're from Puerto Rico, and you, I'm sure you know who he is.
So I appreciate you sharing that with me. Jay, quickly before wrapping up, I read somewhere that Mr. Kevin Williamson, the creator of the series, was really impressed with your work in the recent film Trigger Warning. So how was your experience so far collaborating with him? And was there something specific that he was asking from you for this series, for this role?
Yeah, I actually am so, I can't believe he saw Trigger Warning and was like, that's the guy. because it's just anyway. Yeah, no, it was tough for me because I felt like I really had to prove myself to him, and I think he knew that there was something there with me, but he wasn't sold on me being Kane, and I think it took us kind of workshopping the character a little bit and a lot of discussion, and it took a village for me, honestly, to feel like I could convince myself that I was the right person to portray this character. I mean, I talked to a lot of people, and you know, I think a lot of creative people involved with the project to get to a place where I felt comfortable that you know, yeah, that I was the right person for it. So, and Kevin really just like constantly instilled that confidence in me, time and time again. So I you know, I owe everything to him.
I thought you did a great job. So guys, again, congratulations on season 1. Looking forward to season 2. And Melissa and Jake, you have to come with Holt to Puerto Rico sometime. So we'll have you here.
We should.
It's fun.
100%.
Okay.
Bye.
Take care, guys. Have a good week.
Adios.